Hello, welcome back to another FIFA 21 video, and as you can see we are back on our Sunderland road to glory. Okay, so let's get into this. We currently have loads of players that need contract renewals, so we're just going to do that just before we get into the games. Obviously now we've been in the Prem. This is our second season in the Prem. It's a bit disappointing how we are. I'm going to do him by hand. It's a bit disappointing how we are doing. We're not doing amazing. It's a bit disappointing, really. But we spent a fortune on Tonelli, to replace Billingham because Billingham weren't growing, but it's still struggling. The only thing that's a bit disappointing really is the fact that last season we finished third, and at the minute I don't think we're going to finish in the same place. But anyway, our main man, our 91 rated striker here, Campbell, wants a booster. Well, needs a contract as it's going to be up this year. We are not letting him go, and if he wants a 5-year deal, he might want a 3. Yeah. I'll try and get him down to a 4. He might accept that. He does. That's fine. Look at him, man. He's rated 92. He's smashing it. And he doesn't want much money either, which is great news for us as we're trying to save some money to hopefully go out and buy even more players next season. We're trying to go for like world-class players now. But anyway, we've got Esposito. I can't say his name, but whatever. He's obviously going to want a pay rise. He wants a 4-year contract. That is fine. I'll straight up accept that. I'm hoping he comes back for the wage, but I feel like he's going to want me to do it. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to be safe and do 20. I know I could be overpaying here, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, I'm going to say I didn't want to risk him not being happy. He's like he's our second main striker, so I did not want him going mad at me. So our centre back now, Kunde, and hopefully he will accept he wants crucial. That is fine as well. 3-year deal. Yeah, okay. And I'm assuming he's going to want more money. No release clause. He does want more money, but we'll just accept. And that's it. All the players renewing contracts is all good. They're all done. So let's get into this episode. So our first game of this episode is nowhere near going to be an easy one. We currently have Liverpool. And, yeah, it's going to be a tough one, isn't it? It's definitely going to be a tough one. But we end up winning a 2-1 victory there. Esposito there getting the double and proving why we just paid as much as we did for him. So, yeah. So now we've got Newcastle. Hopefully then, we'll just being as we just beat Liverpool, I'm kind of hoping we can beat Newcastle. Where are they? We'll find out in a minute where Newcastle are. So Newcastle are 11th. I mean, come on, look at the squad that we have. And it's a 3-0 victory. I suppose it's Campbell and Take there getting on the score sheet for a 3-0 thrashing, and that is fantastic news. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace, and I'm really hoping we can continue our form that we are on at the minute to try and push, for top 3. I mean, we finished third last time, so I at least want to finish third again, I guess. I don't want to finish worst. So these currently sit in 19th in the Premier League. I'm kind of hoping we can do something good, and we do there. Take getting 2 on Esposito as well, getting on the score sheet. However, our defender there, Gavodal, is going to have a 1-match ban, or however long it's going to be. Has he got a red card? A yellow and a red card? I think it's just one, isn't it? And yeah, 1-match ban. Okay, so we got our next game now against West Ham United. And they are currently sitting in 9th. Let's see who it puts in just to see. And it doesn't put anyone decent in. So we're just going to... It puts in a centre-back. But I swear we've got better centre-backs. No? Is that it? Gavodal. Okay. Maybe it did pick the best that we've got. Look at that team, man. It's just literally Dickinson and Diame that ain't quite getting the rating, but I don't want to have to replace Diame because he has been good, but unfortunately we lose. Diame there does get the only goal for us, but it's a 2-1 loss, which is very unfortunate with the form that we've been on. Very disappointing, that one. Okay, so we've got the cup, so we'll put our reserve team on now, and yeah, it's for me it's not really as important. The question is though now, do we go out and buy somebody? Because I could potentially buy a left mid, and then maybe I don't know. So if I get rid of DMA, I don't know if it'll work well. I'm going to have a little look, actually. I'm going to pause the recording after this result, and I'm going to have a little look at some players, see what I think. Okay, so unfortunately there, that's a 3-0 loss, but it's in the cup, which we are not really prioritising. So let's go then. I'm going to switch back to the main team. And I'm just going to pause the recording. Okay, so I've had a little look and we ain't really got enough money to sign anyone like super amazing. So I'm just going to literally leave it for now until a later date. Look how much Caleb's gone to though, but Caleb can be our reserve left back now. Say our reserve team is looking pretty decent in places, so if I can replace a Diadme next year, Academe can come onto the reserve team. Hopefully that's something we will do. But at the minute, like, you know, to buy, I want to get like, you know, world class players, but I just can't. I can't do that with the money that I've got at the moment. So we'll just wait till the end of the season. Hopefully we'll get some money to be able to buy someone. But the thing is, like, we're going to have to buy, like, all the kind of wonder kids, you know, because, like, Rashford, for example, in this game is, like, 28. Because we've gone, like, 4 or 5 years into the future, you know, you kind of got to go back and look at all the young ones that was in it and kind of sign them. So we'll probably end up going for Fatty or something because he's really young and... You know, that's kind of the only way you're going to do it. Because obviously all the, like Sane, I was looking at Sane, is 29 now in this game at the minute. So it's like one of them. We're going to have to go young. Okay, so we had a game against Burnley and Gavardo scored there, which is great. So thank you to our centre back there. So we are currently sitting in 4th, which you could probably say isn't too bad. You know, if we could if we could stay and get a Champions League place, that would be great. Obviously with the top 4, you know, I wouldn't say I expect to finish in the top 3 again, but if we could get top 5, I think I'd be happy with that again. You know, while we progress again. Then hopefully then next season if we can get another left mid, then hopefully we can make a push because the team is looking really good. So let's go. We've got Leicester City now at home, and it's a 2-1 victory there. Esposito and Campbell there, both getting on the score sheet, and it's exactly what we wanted. We will definitely take that. So we've got Newcastle coming up, and I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what happened in the last game, but we have played them recently. They are sitting in 12th position, and it is a slightly different lineup to what we faced before. And Conde and Esposito there, and we're kind of on a bit of a winning streak at the minute, so I am so happy with that. Now Bellingham is coming up to us and telling us they can't stay on the subs, but mate, you've signed the contract, you're a reserve player, and it's as simple as that. Right, okay, so we are level on points with Spurs there. We're on 49, and oh no, they had a game in hand. Spoke too soon. I didn't notice they had a game in hand, so now actually they're 3 points above us, but we are catching them up slowly. Hopefully they can choke and, you know, we can catch them up, but I think I'm going to sim on the calendar a bit just because I don't think there's any game. Oh well, I should have done it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, so we've got Southampton now, and this is the final game of the January transfer window. Dickinson and Campbell both going on the score sheet, but unfortunately it's a 2-2 draw. Now, because I don't have any interest in selling any players or buying any, I'm just going to sim to the next game. Okay, so we've simmed it to the next game. We're out the transfer window. We currently have a game against West Brom. Unfortunately, we did draw last time, and we draw again, so we were a bit on a draw streak at the minute, which is a bit disappointing, because that allows all the other teams behind us to catch up and maybe even go ahead. And as you can see there, Chelsea are quite close to us at the minute, so drawing definitely is disappointing, but we carry on. There's no we can do. So anyway, we've got Bournemouth coming up next, and then we've got a Champions League match, so very important, but judging by our form at the minute of drawing, I don't know what we're going to do here. We'll find out, and it is a 2-1 victory. Destin Campbell, we definitely needed that, and we definitely got it, and it's well deserved in the end. So, okay, and we got Leipzig in the Champions League at around 16, so I'm hoping. I mean, the team is going to be a bit tired because it is a game and after a short amount of time. Well, the whole team's kind of fit. It's just Dickinson, isn't it? What's it going to be? And it's a 3-1 victory there. Take Dest and Esposito there again on the score sheet, and that's exactly what we wanted in the Champions League. That's fantastic news there. And our reserve goalkeeper now is telling us that he wants to play. We'd need him because he's our reserve goalkeeper and it's a good rated reserve goalkeeper. Just going to have a look on the calendar because I think we ain't got a game for a while. Yeah, we haven't, so I'll sim it. Right, so we've got Spurs coming up in the Premier League. They are currently on 59 points. We're on 54. And if we aren't any chance of catching them up, we need to win, and it is a draw, but I'd take a draw. I'd take fourth. I know you could say that, you could argue that it's one position back, but if we manage to, I'd be happy if we get Champions League football again and do well in the Champions League. Because obviously, like, it's normally one or the other, isn't it? But at the minute, touch wood, we are doing pretty good in the Champions League as well as doing decent in the Prem. So you can't grumble, really. Okay, so our next game is going to be in the Champions League, I believe. No, it's not. I was wrong. We've got Wolves coming up at the weekend. Okay, I was wrong there. Unfortunately, though, for us, Chelsea are just behind us. So this is very important. And it's going to be a very hard game because Wolves are close and we're on a bit of a drawing streak at the minute. and it is a 3-1 victory there. Gavardo getting 2 as well, so that is just what we needed. But unfortunately there, as you can see, Chelsea did win, so they still stay 1 point behind us. So now we got Leipzig again, and we are winning 3-1, so hopefully we should be okay. If somehow we lose this, I'll be very disappointed from a 3-1 beginning on aggregate. Okay. Look at that team. Fantastic, but let's go. And it's going to be a 1-0 draw, but that doesn't matter. We still go through, and that is exactly what we needed. Okay, so let's get back to the Premier League. So we've got Man City coming up. They're currently sitting on 6th, and no, this is going to be a very hard game. It's very stressful because of, Chelsea being so close to us. Mad. A 2-1 victory there. I was kind of expecting a draw at the most, but we somehow managed to get a win. I say, these games are so far apart. It's mad. So reversing Manchester United for a second, okay. I don't know what to expect. Our team is getting really high rated though, but Dickinson there, and Dickinson actually got 2 in the end, which is good news for us. That is exactly what we needed, and we've got Leeds coming up as well. And why was he playing? Was Van der Voort injured or something? Must have been. Anyway, so we've got Leeds coming up now. They're currently sitting 19th in the Premier League. I'm hoping we can get the win. I'm praying. I want to keep up the form. And it is a 2-0 victory there. Esposito getting 2. Even without our centre-back, who looks to be injured. But is he going to be back for the Champions League bout against OL? Let's find out. No is the answer to that. Gavardo there is going to miss the game. Very disappointing, but I'm still hoping we can somehow manage to get some point to win this game. We've got the majority of our first team out, so let's see what happens. And unfortunately for us there, it's a 2-2 draw, and that puts the pressure on for the next game. Very disappointing there. However, though, we are sitting in 2nd in the Premier League at the minute as we first Arsenal. I'm hoping Gavardo's back, that's for sure, but let's find out how this game goes. And it's a 1-0 victory there. Esposito getting the goal in a 1-0 victory. And that is mad. Mad. So we're in the quarterfinals here. I'm hoping Gavardo's back, but I don't know if it doesn't look like he's going to be, does it? And this could go either way. Yeah, still out. So let's go. The team's a bit knackered. What's it going to be? And we are out, unfortunately. 2-1 loss, and that means we made it through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, but unfortunately we are out now. And what was the objectives for that? Let's have a look. Domestic success. Finish. Hold on. Reached the quarterfinal. So we reached their goal, so that's happy, and we're currently in a UEFA Champions League spot as well. So if we ended up finishing 2nd and ended up getting to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, I'd be happy with that, because we've gone up a place in the Premier League, and we'd have won and we'd have got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which is what the board wanted. So I'd be happy with that. So anyway, we've got Aston Villa now. and I'm hoping we can do well. And it's a 3-1 victory. Tate, Campbell and Dest again on the score sheet. And we need to keep these wins coming now if we want to finish second. We want to... we've had such a good season in the Champions League and in the Premier League that if we want to finish on a high in the Premier League, we need to focus. Is this our last game? No, we've got a few more. Right, okay, so we've got 5th place Chelsea now, and this is obviously going to be a difficult game. And it is a 3-1 victory in the end. Akademe getting 2 and Tate getting 1. So just as we're on about getting rid of, not getting rid of Akademe, but like moving him to the reserve team and getting a better left mid, and he goes and scores in a very important game. So it's one of them, isn't it, unfortunately? But we have Watford coming up next. Man United are 3 points behind us. So if we want to win if we want to be second in the Premier League at the most, we need to keep winning. So they do have a game in hand now. So we do need to win this. Unfortunately, there's another player that looks to be injured, and it's our striker. So that is fantastic. And we don't have anybody else. Opposito's got a ban. We don't really have anyone else to join, do we? So we'll have to just leave it and hope Campbell can help us out. We need to win, and it's a draw. Very disappointed because I feel like that's the choke. But luckily for us, Manchester United did draw. But they still have a game in hand, don't they? Yeah, the one behind, so they could easily go ahead of us. We got Liverpool. I'll be honest, I can't see us finishing second. We've got Liverpool next. And this is Emmanuel got a game in hand. I don't think we'll finish second then. But we should still finish in the top 4, I think. I don't think Spurs can catch us up. Okay, so we've got Liverpool. Our full first team is back. What's it going to be? And it's a 1-0 win. Adieme there getting the goal. And that is a fantastic victory there. And, we needed that. We are literally 4 points behind Liverpool, our first place. How mad is this? Oh, how mad. Was that? I don't think that was our final game. I think this is our final game. So I'm just going to check. I think we might have... Yeah, this is our final game of this season. And what we've got there, we've got a suspension. Oh, that's Esposito's availability. So Esposito's back. Okay, so we got... Okay, so we currently got Brentford. This is our final game of this season. They're sitting quite low in the league, so hopefully we can get the win just to finish on a high. And we do there. As you can see, Campbell scoring twice and Esposito returning and scoring as well. Liverpool do lose to Southampton, but I don't think we can catch them up. No, we can't catch them up. And we end up finishing third. Oh, Man U must have had goal difference, so we're finishing the same position as we finished last time. That's a bit disappointing. But I suppose if you'd have said at the beginning of the season that we'd make it to, we'd make it third in the Premier League, basically maintain this place that we finished last year and get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, I'd have took that. So anyway, I'm going to sim to the end of the season. We'll see what the board has to say and then we'll get ready for next season. Okay, so it is the end of the season. We've just got some messages that we're just going to check. Financial report earlier this season. So yeah, they're happy that we got them more money. So the board are all happy. Let's see what they have to say about our performances on and off pitch. Well, we weren't able to be all... Yep, so they're satisfactory. You're joking. Okay, so what... That is the end of this episode. I know it is 5 minutes short, however, but I want to keep it so that we can start next season in the next episode. So I want to take this moment to thank you all for watching. Hope you are enjoying this series. You know, this Road to Glory didn't start off too great, but it's turning out pretty well now, and hopefully we can keep progressing and keep getting up the Premier League, and maybe we can finish first. Who knows? Let's keep trying. So I want to take this moment to thank anybody for watching. If you could please leave a like rating, I'd appreciate it. I'm currently trying to hit 11,000 subscribers as of when this is recorded, so if you could please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. If we've hit it, thank you, but still I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe, because I'll end up setting a later goal anyway. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.